Shalom. Back with part 3. Okay. All right. So we'll pick it up here again. All right. Genesis, the 9th chapter. We'll start at the 8th verse. And the God power, the Most High, spake unto Noah and his sons with him, saying, And I, behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, right? And we know what that's talking about. Noah was simply used to repopulate the earth after the flood. You understand that? All right? Okay? And we've already proven that there are several covenants, right? Okay? We've already shown you that. All right? All right. And with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant. Again, there are several covenants. All right. So I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off anymore by water of a flood. So he's just simply telling you that, he's not going to destroy the earth anymore by using water, right, and flooding the earth. No, what is he going to use this time? He's going to use fire, thermonuclear fire from the ICBMs. Plus, you're going to have that concentrated laser fire from the chariots, right? And again, the earth is not going to be destroyed like Vocab here wants to believe. As Elder Tahar is quoted as saying, yeah, he believes, it's going to blow up like the Death Star in Star Wars. All right. No, certain parts of the earth are going to burn. Okay. In particular, again, the sinful kingdom, America, Babylon the Great. All right. And then other parts of the earth like the Middle East. Okay. And Europe. But now in comparison to, America, Babylon the Great, America, Babylon the Great, is a sacrificial altar unto the Lord, a burning sacrifice. This place is going to be a memorial. All right. So, this place will never get rebuilt and it'll never be inhabited. All right. It's going to be a desert, a desolation. So only the Middle East and Europe will get rebuilt. And again, not by us. We're going to be at our rest. That's going to be built up by Vocab and his people and the other 60 heathen nations. Okay? And we're going to be open for business 24/7 as we read in Isaiah, the 60th chapter. Okay? You understand that? All right? And the only time you're going to have off is what? The Sabbath. So you people will be looking forward to the Sabbath. All right? That's it for you all. All right? So, again, this place is done. Okay? It's finished. Just like your Christianity. You're through. All right? You got that vocab? You're through. All right? So, again, he's going to destroy the earth by fire, that thermonuclear fire, by the concentrated laser fire. And what does fire do? It purifies. And he has to purify the earth, the Lord. Again, he has to refresh, which that's what the word means, new. It's kainos. It means refreshed. And the Lord has to refresh. Why? Because this man has poisoned the air, right, with the chemtrails. All right. Esau, Edom. All right. He poisoned the water. Lead and poison water, GMO foods. You understand that? Okay? This man has destroyed the earth, right? And what does it say in Revelations 11:18? He's going to destroy them that destroyeth the earth. The Lord speaks elsewhere in the scriptures, how he's going to destroy old destroying mountain. And that destroying mountain is talking about Mount Edom, talking about Esau. Okay, so it's not, remember, this is parabolic, metaphoric, all right? He's not talking about a mountain. He's talking about a nation of people, okay? All right, so when he's talking about Mount Seir, he's talking about the Edomites. Esau, Edom, that nation of people, all right? Okay? All right, so neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth, right? Because again, it's going to be through fire this time, and again, the earth abideth forever, so the earth is not going to be destroyed, just certain parts of the earth, all right? So now, let me ask this question. We read this here, all right? Where does it say or mention that the Edomites, right, Vocab and his people, all right, the international banking families, the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, Rockefellers, etc., 13 families and all multi-nations are now part of the covenant, okay, given unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? And Jacob's name would later be changed to Israel. Where does it say that here? Where does it say that this is part of the covenant? Okay, that was given on to, again, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It doesn't say that here anywhere at all, okay? See it. All right, we just read about this. All right, behold, I will establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, right? 11, I will establish a covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off anymore by the waters of the flood, right? All right, we just read all that, right? Now, when we read here, right? As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Who's that talking about? Abraham, right? And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee in their generations for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee and to thy seed after thee. You see that? And God said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenant therefore, and thy seed after thee in their generations. All right? And look at all these precepts of covenants, okay? All right? And we already, it starts with Noah up there, right? Okay? What does it say here in Exodus 2:24? And God heard, and the God power heard their groaning, and the God power remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. Where on earth do you see Edomites there? Where on earth do you see multi-nations there? I don't. You see that? All right? Zero, none. All right? You understand that? Give me a minute. So this is Genesis, the 17th chapter, all right? And we just finished reading this. As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations, right? And that's what Abram means, all right, his name, all right? Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for the father of many nations have I made thee. And I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. You see that? And does it not say again? I've said it already. Right, Exodus 19:6, we shall be a kingdom of priests, the nation of Israel, right? All 12 tribes, okay? Which is backed up by, 1 Peter 2:9-10, a royal priesthood, okay? Do you understand that, people? All right? What you got to say about that, vocab? I'm sure not much, all right? All right, you know what? I think, the points have been made, all right, pretty much. Let's go to Romans 9th chapter, 11th chapter. Let's start at 11. Go to 11th chapter. What does it say here? And I say then, have God cast away his people? God forbid, right? He has not cast away his people, vocab. Okay, so there's no place for your, supersessionism, your replacement theology. Okay, it's not biblical. All right, it's blasphemy is what you're doing. All right, and the Lord's going to deal with you for that. All right. For I am also an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. See? God have not cast away his people, all right, which he foreknew, all right? You understand that? Again, we're married unto the Lord, all right? We're married unto him, all right? As we read, what is that? Jeremiah 3:14, okay? We're married unto the Lord. And we've already done the proving the covenants, okay? We all know who the first covenant was with, and we know who the second covenant is with, the same people, okay? And the only difference between the two covenants is that we're going to have, the law, statutes, and commandments placed into our inner parts, in our minds and our hearts, okay? So we're never going to go off. But again, it's with the same people, see? So how the hell do you get away from that? How the hell do you put yourself, vocab, or the other nations, putting Edomites or multi-nations into that? Because it doesn't say that. So you're calling the Lord a liar. And again, that's blasphemy. Okay? And the Lord and his son are not men that they should lie. Numbers 23:19 will tell you that. All right? But it's men that are liars, right? Right? It's you that's the liar, vocab. Right? Romans 3:4. God forbid, let God be true. But every man a liar, as it is written. Excuse me, as it is written. That thou mightest be justified in saying, and the mightiest overcome when thou art judged. There you go. You was big trouble, vocab. Big trouble. All right? All right, what else? Well, it says, what is that? 1 Corinthians 2. 1 Corinthians 12:2. Right? Give me a minute. You know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led. Backed up by Romans 9:24. Even us, whom he had called, not of Jews only, but also of the Gentiles. You understand? Because those Gentiles are Israelites, because we were scattered into all nations. There's no escaping this, all right, vocab. You understand? There's no way in, all right? You have to be the seed of Israel. All right, people, I believe the point's been made. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.